Radical.
Let's talk about some pretty shocking comments by Ford CEO Jim Farley. He said, "We've got to go to non-negotiated prices. We got to go 100% online. There's no inventory at dealerships. It goes directly to the customer. And 100% remote pickup and delivery," he said during Bernstein's annual Strategic Decisions Conference. Okay, so I think there's some further comments, but I'll just focus on this. I'm thinking about how amazing that would be. You have Amazon, you have Walmart online, Target online. I just ordered about 100 boxes of this delicious item, and it was shipped directly to my door. I loved it. Now, there's no haggling when you go to the places to buy, delicious foodstuffs, but you hear that? I'm just loving it because I've saved so much gas going to the store. They don't stock all that I need of this item, but I was able to get it online and it was delivered right to my door. The convenience of such a thing. Like I said, with gas being sky high right now, I've saved money having to go around to call all the stores. This is a rare food item that I'm eating right now. But talking about this, the ease, the convenience, again, what did he say? We got to go 100% online, at least with his EV sales. Now, this doesn't mean like the Mustang and the Bronco, all these gas-powered vehicles. He's talking about electronic. But what if it wasn't? What if we lived in a world to where you could actually just order a vehicle online, shipped directly to you? Now, there's a lot of workarounds, of course. A vehicle is not exactly the same thing as a delicious foodstuffs item, but I think anybody that's driving a current car or have been driving for a while, they have nightmare stories about being at the dealers. The dealer, for the most part, I've gotten lucky, like on my Impala purchase. I didn't have to haggle a lot, and I actually had a somewhat pleasurable experience to get my, Impala. But to a lot of people, they have nightmare stories about haggling with the dealer to get a decent price. And I can only imagine right now with, the spikes in prices of vehicles because, the chip shortage and all that. Some vehicles going for 10, 15, 20, 25,000, $30,000 more than the MSRP online. You go to look at a new vehicle online, what the suggested retail is. Then you walk into a dealer and then you show them online what the suggested retail is, and they look at you confused. Like, oh, you think you're getting anywhere close to the MSRP, the suggested retail of that? And then they look at you and laugh. Ha ha! You thought you were going to get this for less than $20,000 more? Or you thought you were even going to get this vehicle? Back orders, 2, 3, 4 years back orders on some vehicles. Like, for instance, the new Corvette. So some people are saying, okay, if everything switched to online and you actually got these vehicles at close to the MSRP, wouldn't reselling be a thing? On game consoles, when they list these online, the Series X and the PlayStation 5, what happens is scumbag resellers just get these and they're like, oh, okay, $500, I'm going to charge $1,000. They get these online and then, you want it with a shortage again. Only thing is, I think it's a little bit different when it comes to cars because, most people are not going to, be lining their driveways with 15 new electronic vehicles. I'm just saying most people are not going to do that. Whereas, resellers can buy a box of electronic item and just store them. So there's the size difference. Most people don't have the kind of size necessary. It's not like you could stack all these vehicles in unless you have like a giant warehouse. So, that little argument there. But I think these are signs. This is a first sign that, CEOs of these, companies are getting a little bit frustrated with the dealers. And to be honest, it's becoming like a toxic environment to actually, deal with buying a car right now, at least at dealers. Now, also, I think what's leading this is the fact that a lot of people right now are buying cars online. They're going on the marketplaces online, social media marketplaces. They're going on Craigslist. That is the big change that's happened in the last couple of years, especially, with the fact that right now new car prices are insanely high. A lot of people are looking for those deals and they don't want the fucking hassle of walking into a dealership. Not just new dealerships, but used dealerships. I saw, ladies and gentlemen, I saw a BMW at a used car lot for $17,000. I have 17,000 reasons not to buy a crap BMW, a used BMW. Why would you even consider buying a used BMW for $17,000? I looked at that car, I wouldn't pay $7,000 for this vehicle. Knowing, the history of BMWs and what it takes to own one and take care of one, and someone to even find to work on them. But yeah, people are transitioning to buying vehicles from individuals because the process is pretty fucking simple. An individual, prices something that they want a certain, and there might be like a little haggling back and forth, but it's so much of a better experience to buy from a person. But I will say, be careful online. Just don't meet someone in a rare abandoned parking lot at night to buy a vehicle. If you do buy a vehicle online, ladies and gentlemen, make sure you meet them near a police station or something similar to that, and be very, very careful. But I do like that this statement from CEO Jim Farley. I mean, we are a long way from this happening, but this might be the first of many statements from CEOs of these vehicle companies that are very frustrated with the dealerships.